Hi everybody, you're getting ready to watch Rusty. Rusty's a 6-year-old by a son of sophisticated cat. We use this horse for ranching, roping, breakaway roping. He's a horse that is really mature for 6 years old. He can really run, he's really good in the box, and he has a big stop to him. Has really good timing as far as that goes when you throw your rope. He just has, he's just so easy to rope on, it's unbelievable. In the tougher setups where you got to see some cattle out, I think that he scores, I feel like that horses, there's a very small percentage of horses that can score like Rusty. And this horse will sit there like you are not going to go. It doesn't bother him if you ask him to really run. He just forgets about the last run and he just goes in there and acts like he scored 30 on him. As far as roping goes, if you're looking for a horse that is really easy to get to the cow, scores great, good face, good timing in the heeling, and a really fancy breakaway horse, you might want to come and try him. This horse will be hauled up until sale date to rodeos and to breakaways. My wife rides this horse a lot, going to the jackpots and to the rodeos. As far as on the ranch, this horse, Rusty, will watch a cow, go all day, cross water, point and go situation outside. Rusty's really smooth to ride. You can ride him all day or for an hour out of the day, whichever it is, but at the end of it, you know that he's smooth because you are not body sore one bit. In the arena, as far as his riding, he has a really nice little turnaround, nice stop. He's a horse that is simple to ride everywhere. So anyway, he's going to sell August 2nd and 3rd at the League of Legends Invitational Horse Sale in East Helena, Montana. You can give me a call if you would like to come and try him at 406-381-2347. And thank you very much for taking your interest in Rusty. Thank you.
I grew up dreaming of being a cowboy and loving the cowboy ways, pursuing the life of my hard-riding heroes. I burned my childhood days. I learned all the rules of a modern-day drifter. Don't you hold on to nothing too long. Take what you need from the ladies and leave them with the words of a sad country song. My heroes have always been cowboys, and they still are missing. Sadly, the search of and one step and back up themselves in their slow-moving dreams. Cowboys are special, their own brand of misery, been being alone too long. You can die from the cold in the arms of a nightmare, knowing well that your best days are gone. Picking up hook instead of my pen, I let the words of my youth fade away. Oh, worn out saddle, oh, worn out memories, but no one, no place to stay. My heroes have always been cowboys, and they still are the same. Sadly, in search of one set of back of themselves in the slow-moving dream.
front porch faced the morning sun, and in the summertime was there I watched him plant a rawhide line. In memory we chased the longhorn cross the goodnight range and rode the dusty trails of olden time. He's nothing but a cowboy, I heard somebody say. Those tales of his are just an old man's life. His younger days were gone like ashes on the winds of time, but their glory shone like diamonds in his eyes. I know he's here with me tonight, I hear him in the wind. It's just the way he told me it would be. He taught me how to cut for side, I learned to rope and ride, till I'm nothing but a cowboy. Look at me. And when he died, we dug his grave out on a lonely hill. I stop to visit every time I can. He was gone before I had a chance to let him know. He had turned a maverick child into a man. I know he's here with me tonight, and on these open plains the west wind sings a love song just for me. He taught me how to cut for side, I learned to rope and ride, till I'm nothing but a cowboy. Look at me. I'm a full-grown cowboy. Look at me. Cowboys, it wasn't no spittoon. Makes it kind of tough on us to dip and chew. Well, Beaver'd asked this wormy little cat to run the place, could he rustle us a coffee can or two? And he said, son, there ain't no coffee cans in here. We throw them things away. Danny said, boys, here's a stack of paper cups, it'll do. Well, it's getting close to midnight and we're having lots of fun. We're shooting pool and drinking tubs of beer. Okie Joe's getting drunk and she started showing off, and we was glad we drawed up bad and stayed down here. Then through the door walked Genghis Khan. This dude is 8 foot tall and could have held the state of Texas in his hand. Okie Joe looked like a bolt of lightning, hit her where she lived. She turned around, she said, "Dobro, son, that's my old man." Now Dobro did everything he knew to look like he was gone. But that dude kept walking right on across the floor. Dobro ain't no dummy. He fixed the boy a drink. And he stuck out his hand and he said, "Welcome, and just come on in, son." Well, that big old boy took one big gulp and he looked like he was shot. And this bunch of cowboys grabbed us a batch of gone. When we slowed down long enough to laugh and figure things all out, friends and neighbors, that boy Dobro had poured them cups all into one. Somewhere down in Jacksonville is a chick named Okie Joe. And she lives with a big old dude that still can't believe we got away. And you're looking at a bunch of cowboys that ain't likely to forget the night that Copenhagen saved the day. The sun just ducked below the hill, and behind the chutes in Jacksonville, a taxi turns a cloud of Texas dust. Bandy knotted Hawkeyes here and have only run 2 head of steer. He's got lots of time to saddle up. Now Muff was up here yesterday and he marked his bull 68. He knows where the action's going on. Marvin's up again tonight and he's feeling good and he's full of fight. But Ernie missed his steer and he's headed home. And we're singing this for all our cowboy friends. There's Hawkeye, Goat and Bandy, Muffy and Leander, Marvin, Ernie, Big Bob, Shep and Jim. Now the trade wind just run out of rooms 'cause Jacksonville's a tourist boom. But I don't know of anyone that cares, 'cause a place to sleep and dress at night is last in every cowboy's mind, 'cause someone's always got a floor to spare. By morning they're all gone again and Jacksonville won't be the same. They're moving on just like a gypsy band. They've drawed another head of stock in Baton Rouge or Little Rock. The next week they'll bunch up in Old Cheyenne. And we're singing this for all our cowboy friends, like Digger, Sean and Randy, Scotty, Pete and Sammy, TJ, Charlie, Larry, Brown and Ken. In Cheyenne, in the Justin Suite, where all the cowboys like to meet, we're drinking beer and singing cowboy songs. Hawkeye said, "You know what I like about a cowboy's way of life? Every damn thing, hoss, I like her all." So we're singing this for all our cowboy friends. Then we'll sing it all together in Fort Worth or in Denver, San Antonio, El Paso, Cheyenne. Yes, we're singing this for all our cowboy friends, like Roy Cooper, Larry Dawson, Ed Workman, Bobby Brown, Bobby Berger, Scotty Platts, Bob Marshall, Frank Shepperson, Larry Mahan, Leo, Reg, H.P., Jimmy Dix, Ernie Taylor, Walt Garrison, Donnie Gay, Hawkeye, Mike Bandy.
Ride up on a white horse, in a big white hat saved the day, just like that. It sounds like a job for a cowboy. Cry, baby, don't you cry. It's alright to be all wrong. A kiss may be all you're needing when you're hurting, feeling like you're all alone. You need a hand, a real man, someone who understands. Well, your hero's coming fast as I can. That sounds like a job for a cowboy, to do that cowboy thing we do. Ride up on a white horse in a big white hat, save the day, just like that. Yeah, it sounds like a job for a cowboy. Yeah, it sounds like a job for a cowboy. Yeah, I'm your cowboy. It sounds like a job for a cowboy.
Been right since she's been gone. He's been known to tie one on. Glass could break and chairs could fly, so we best keep him occupied. So let the cowboy dance, let him dance all night. Maybe he won't fuss, maybe he won't fight. It's our only hope, it's our only chance. Clear the floor, boys, and let the cowboy dance. Let him kick up his heels, or he'll kick down doors. Give him lots of room when he hits the floor. If he has to dance with your wife, let her go, boy, and save your life. Let the cowboy dance, let him dance all night. Maybe he won't fuss, maybe he won't fight. It's our only hope, it's our only chance. Clear the floor, boys, and let the cowboy dance. Music calms the savage beast, and he's a big old boy at the very least. He'll get over her someday. Until then, stay out of his way. Let the cowboy dance, let him dance all night. Maybe he won't fuss, maybe he won't fight. It's our only hope, it's our only chance. Clear the floor, boys, and let the cowboy dance. There's a great American hero we all look up to. When the times are hard and chips are down, he knows just what to do. Now a cowboy's got a set of rules that he lives by day to day. And if you ask for his advice, he'll more than likely say, if it's a fence, mend it. If it's a dollar bill, spend it before it burns a hole down in them jeans. If it's a load, truck it. If it's a punch, duck it. If she's a lady, treat her like a queen. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he lives his life and the songs he sings. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything. If it's a job, do it. Put your back into it. 'Cause a little bit of dirt's gonna wash off them rain. If it's a horse, ride it. If it hurts, hide it. Dust yourself off, get back on again. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he lives his life and the songs he sings. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything. An old cowboy and a young buckaroo were working, riding fence. The old hand was testing the kid on his skills and his common sense. He said, "Son, if you've seen three men in a pickup dressed alike from boots to hat, could you tell which one was the real cowboy just from where he sat?" Well, the kid scratched his head a while and then he said, "Well, there just ain't no way to know." The old hand grinned and then he said, "Kid, you still got a ways to go. The real cowboy's the one in the middle. He ain't there just by fate. 'Cause first, he don't have to drive, and then he don't have to mess with the gate." That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. It's in the way he lives his life and the songs he sings. That's cowboy logic. Every cowboy's got it. He's got a simple solution for just about anything. He's got
I'm living at the Mustang Motel. There's a gun rack on the wall, that whiskey smell. I don't want to know the stories them cardboard walls could tell. I'm just living at the Mustang Motel. Well, I went up to Montana once to play. It didn't pay much, but it wasn't far away. The big wheel said, "We're glad you're here. Check in and rest a spell. You'll be staying at them Mustang Motel." I don't think the locals like my songs at all. The words just floated by and hit the wall. They just sat there in the gym and stared. They thought I was dumb as hell, 'cause I was staying at the Mustang Motel. I'm living at the Mustang Motel with my friend, the local host, Laverne and Mel. I don't want to know the stories them cardboard walls could tell. I'm just living at the Mustang Motel. There was this girl sitting there while I was playing. She smiled at me and said, "Honey, where are you staying?" Her teeth were white and her eyes were twinkling like stars, and they fell as I stayed at the Mustang. Cigarette burns on carpet and the telephone's red. I think I'll get a bottle, you know I might as well, 'cause I'm staying at the Mustang Motel. I had the lady put it in a paper sack, and I took a little nip or two my way back. The jailer shook his head and grinned as he locked me in the cell. Man, it's a step up from the Mustang Motel. I'm living at the Mustang Motel. They got a gun rack on the wall and that whiskey smell. I don't want to know the stories them cardboard walls could tell. I'm just living at the Mustang Motel. Yeah, I'm living at the Mustang Motel.
Don't have to ride the range to love a cowboy's life, 'cause you can be a cowboy in your dreams every night, riding tall in the saddle, moving the cattle along. And you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. Well, you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. And you don't have to live in Dallas to know where you belong. If the sight of the night of the campfire light sparks a longing to ramble home. No, you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. Stetson, western shirt and jeans, and you don't have to wear those boots and spurs to live a cowboy's dream. Just being free and living right, helping your brother along. No, you don't have to be from Texas to to love those cowboy songs. Well, you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. And you don't have to live in Dallas to know where you belong. If the silent night of the campfire light sparks along and around the lawn. No, you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. No, you don't have to be from Texas to love those cowboy songs. This is my story of Rachel's outlaw, the last of the gang from the hole in the wall. An outlaw rode into old Laramie Cowtown, 2 6 guns a-swinging, a 3rd in his boot. His mind was on Rachel through all the hard riding as he reined up old Blazer at Rachel's saloon. Inside, the drovers were whooping and yelling, drinking and gambling like never before. The room filled with silence, the music stopped playing when the outlaw threw open the 2 swinging doors. He walked up to Rachel, her face was all smiling, green eyes, they sparkled like never before. Dressed in white satin, this lady in waiting, he'd come back to get her just like he had swore. 6 years of wanting, not having each other, their scene of wild passion was much to behold. The barkeep said, Rachel, I'll bring you a bottle, take him to your room, there you'll be alone. They made their way through the crowd to the stairway